Hello, Swaddy Cup. It is Ricky and Isaan coming to you from a cold, and it's been a wet morning here in Chayapum, Isaan, Thailand. I want to respond to a good question that someone asked in a recent video, and that is, Ricky, are you rich? How do you afford to stay in Thailand? And let's discuss it. First of all, I am definitely not rich. I wish. If I was rich, I wouldn't be renting a house here. I'd probably own something else already, wouldn't I? In a twin's name, because I can't own a house myself before someone tells me that. Moving to Thailand, like obviously, I'm 30 years old now. I moved here at 26. Moved here debt-free, so I had no debt whatsoever. Saved a bit of money, and it wasn't a whole heap. Saved a bit of money to make the move here. My lifestyle here is cheap. It's a cheaper cost of living than what Australia offers you. It's not necessarily good to call Thailand a cheap place, because it's not a cheap place. There are people here working hard for their money, and the everyday things that people call cheap isn't cheap for them, is it? But it's a cheaper cost of living for a foreigner, I guess, to move from overseas to live in. Obviously, it's not an easy place to stay in. It's not an easy place to survive in. It's not an easy place for a foreigner to make money, obviously, but I make good decisions. I live cheap. If you want to go out and eat what you're eating back home in the West, you want to go out and eat pastas, and you want to go to McDonald's even. McDonald's is a bit of a luxury item here, believe it or not. You go to McDonald's, it's generally rich Thais in there. When you go to McDonald's in Pak Chong or Khon Kaen, you're not going to find everyday Thais there. You're going to find people who are quite wealthy. So I feel, although I definitely don't live 100% like a Thai, I live pretty close. Like I go to the local market, I get my meals for 40, 50, sometimes 100 baht. I'm not going out and splurging, you know, because it's quite easy to go to a restaurant and spend 500 or 1,000 baht on a meal. So the day-to-day living, I live pretty cheap. Sorry about the noise, we've got, I don't know, they're redoing the roads here. Let's say you move here, debt-free, you've got the ability to live cheap, or you're willing to have a crack anyway. It definitely takes some time to adapt. It's going to take time to adapt to Thai foods if you're not that familiar with them. It's going to take time to adapt to the way of life. Even just now, I'm just walking to the 7-Eleven, not necessarily to save money. It's just I want to grab a few things cheaply from the 7-Eleven for breakfast tomorrow and whatnot. So while you're already living cheaply, there's definitely ways that you can take advantage of that cheaper cost of living to make money online. Now, I've seen a lot lately on YouTube is people criticizing the $1,000 a month live in Thailand lifestyle as BS. And I'll tell you, it's not BS, mate. I can live here on 1,000 Australian dollars a month quite comfortably. And it's not a cheap life. We're not suffering. We're not living in poverty. We're living a pretty comfortable, happy life where I'll get what my twins want to get. I'll get what I want to get. Now, I must say, personally myself, I don't buy much. I don't really buy anything. Like, I got this t-shirt from my mate Jay in Buriram, and how long I've been rocking a t-shirt for now. I'm still wearing a lot of stuff I was wearing since I was back in Australia. I don't buy crap online. I live a pretty cheap and comfortable life. And I'm always looking at ways to make it cheaper. But if you could find an opportunity to make money online, and there is many opportunities, and not just have that one stream, have multiple streams coming into you, get yourself on, you know, one of these digital nomad visas, so it's all legal and above board, and you're laughing. You're probably even going to put money away for the future, aren't you? But essentially, yeah, I'm not rich. I've got the ability to adapt and live a cheap lifestyle, and even looking at ways to make it cheaper. Potentially somewhere cheaper to rent down the line, or even just what I've noticed lately with the car since moving to the city is we rarely drive the car. I'm driving the car 2 times a week now to pick my twins up and to take my twins back. That's it. Everything around the city, even when the twins are here, we all go together on the motorbike. And the motorbike, I think it's 250 baht. So you're looking at what, 10 bucks? 10 bucks Aussie, and you get 330 Ks a tank, mate. Like, it's just stuff like that. It all adds up, really. We don't use the AC a whole heap because I'm adapted to the weather. That will be an early hitter if anyone moves to Thailand. But definitely not rich. Wish I was. Maybe one day. always working on some sort of business ideas. These vans here for all the school kids. So it's Friday today. Friday feels like my weekend because I work on the weekends. And all these school vans from all the villages around Chayapoom come and park here. So they'll drive the kids to school in the morning. Then they just sit around to save a bit of fuel, do it the Thai way, rather than driving back to the village, which could be 40 minutes away. They stay here in the city. There's schools just around the corner. They hang out, they have picnics, they all socialise together, these van drivers, and then pick the kids up, which is probably a couple of minutes around the corner, and drive them back to the village. That's just another way that people here save money. It's just how it is. Anyway, we're going to go spend some money today. I've got to go pay some tax. And I need to get something for the twins for Christmas. So let's have a look what we do. I'm going to pop into 7-Eleven, and then we're hitting the road. There's Rungtiwa and Luga. So now we're at the Land Transport Office, and we're here to pay the tax, the rego for the motorbike. Look how easy this is. This place is a very busy place, but when you come to pay your taxes, to pay your rego, it's very easy. So you don't want to be going in there. I know that guy. I had dinner with that guy. That's the guy we had dinner with, Sally. Yeah. That falang, I forgot his name. So you just drive through here, actually. Drive through for tax. And all we're going to do is hand them the paper and the book through the window. And then they're going to tell us how much it is. And we believe it's going to be Nung Loi Song, yeah?
Yep, 100 baht.
102 baht. So what is that? $4?
But it's for like you don't pay. It's cut off 2 months ago, so you have to.
So we're late. We're late 2 months, so we're paying an extra 2 baht because we're late. The late fee is 2 baht,
like
believe it or not.
1 baht.
Okay, so it should really be 100 baht, which is like $4 for a whole year registration on your motorbike. That's brilliant. That's why motorbikes are everywhere here. Imagine Australia, they'd find a way to milk it, wouldn't they? You'd be paying a fortune, like you pay a fortune for your car registration in Australia. But yeah, I just love how easy this is. You just drive through. And we live, this is our neighbourhood, so we're not going out of our way to come here. We're not driving in from the sticks to come into the city. So this is just like, we're going somewhere. We're going to go to Duhome actually to look for something for the twins. Let's come and do our tax. And how easy was that? 102 baht, and the year's rego all sorted, mate. So we do have the Christmas stuff here at the mall in Thailand, but if you really want to waste a bit of money, go to Tops, because Tops have all those things from your home country that's so hard to get. We're lucky here in Chayapoom that we have one, so we're just going to have a quick look, and then I'm going to look for a little bicycle or scooter for the twins. At least have a look what they're selling in these shops before I commit to a purchase at all. I've never seen one of these ever in my life. An advert calendar, but it's gummies. And it's not the good gummies, if you know Thailand. Just normal gummies. But that's pretty cool. I haven't seen any chocolate ones around. But Tops, you can get yourself some salt and vinegar chips, which are really hard to find in Thailand. I like my salt and vinegar chips. Any Aussie brands I can spot around. You're kidding me? Last time I was here, they had the Natural Confectionery Company, the snakes. They're here. I got them. Dinosaurs though, not the snakes. But this brand, magnificent, mate. If you've never tried them, try them out. I'm really happy that they're selling them here. Just for the odd packet. I can't see the snakes though. And here is the Aussie section. So we get the Timmies. We get a few Timmies for Christmas for the twins. Even these ones, I swear these are Aussie. Arnott's, good time. I could be wrong though, I reckon they are Aussie. If not, we definitely have them in Australia. And then you'll find, like if you're German or British or American, you'll have a lot of those bits and pieces from your country that I've got no idea about. And you're probably seeing things like, this one's French. It's just a really good shop. Just in the freezer section, I was looking for meat pies, but we've got Aussie beef burger patties. I have to give them a crack, see if they're any good. So next to the patties, we got the pies right next to it. So you got all your meat pies here, which is good. I'm gonna grab a pack of sausage rolls. Just have one every so often. They'll last me forever. Okay, so I'm at my favourite do home once again. Potentially here to spend some money, even though I'm talking about, you know, being sensible with your money, but this is for my daughters. I want to find them a little bicycle or scooter. So I just want to come here and suss it out. I've seen these balance bikes. Don't think they got any here, but essentially it's just a bicycle with no pedals. And then apparently, like, the hardest part is that balancing, and because you're just using your legs and playing around with it. The prices are pretty good, like 2,000 baht for a whole bicycle like that. Like, that's too big for them, obviously, and obviously I need two of everything. But I wanted to see if they had the balance bikes here, but it doesn't look like they do. But apparently, yeah, once you actually move and transition to a pedal bike, when they're 3 or 4, it's going to be so easy once you have a bit of fun on a balance bike. I want to get them something good quality too, something that will last them a good year. Because a lot of the stuff you order on, like Lazada and all that, breaks pretty quickly. There's even some nice big bikes here too. As you know me, I like my bicycles, so yeah, I think I might have to go to an actual bicycle specialist shop. But they definitely got something for later on, eh? I also saw this scooter. This scooter has a seat that can hold 20 kilos, and then when they just want to stand up and do it as well, they could use it as a regular scooter. Let me know if you guys think that's a suitable option. But yeah, lots of kids bikes here, but not the type I'm looking for. So it may have to be online, because I don't think we have any, like, besides these big chains, we don't really have any specialty sort of bike shops here in Jaipur where I'm living. It's only a small town. There's not a lot here, and I can't be bothered going to Konkan or Korat all the time. How's these things, mate? These things are everywhere in Thailand, the battery powered ones. I don't know how much money you really save, because electricity is quite expensive in Thailand, but people seem to love them. And I've just spotted this little section. Get the twins a Lexus or something. Maybe Lily would like a chopper. How does this work? It's USB charged, so I don't know. Or even just something small like this. This is something else to consider, I guess, but I reckon a balance bike would be good for them to maneuver around. Even a little scooter probably could work. Here we go, this is what I was thinking of. You got the little seat, although this one doesn't seem as strong, so they can sit on it and use it as a scooter. I don't know, that seat doesn't seem as great. But yeah, how do these electric things go? Little, like, Vesna here. Be pretty cool. Looks like they play sounds. They go forward, 30 kilos max. So that could be an issue. The twins are like around that 12 kilo mark. 2 of them at a time. You'd be creeping up to that 30 kilos. But this one, eh? Maybe this one. One drives, one sits on the Saline. What do you reckon? How much is this? It's only 3,000 baht, so you're looking like $130 Australian. I like it, actually. Forward, stop, back, accelerator. Could be dangerous, but that's something else to think about. Maybe that's an additional gift. It's only 3,000 baht. Anyway, I'll have a think about it. Thanks for watching the vlog. I'll see you in the next one.